Hello everyone, and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, Esper Superfriends. So, in Wilds of Eldraine, we got a best new friend to join our Super Friends deck, and that's Ashiok, Wicked Manipulator. Only Planeswalker in the set, but oh, is he a Planeswalker? All of these new Planeswalkers got crazy passives. His passive is, if you pay life, instead you exile top cards of your library, which you might not want to do if you're going to exile your library, but we can use the Staff of Completion to now proliferate at the cost of 3 cards on the top rather than 3 life. That's going to be very important because we can get to Ashiok's ult very quickly and exile our opponent's entire deck. So it kind of can play as a mill deck, only at the time when we need to play as a mill deck. Otherwise, Ashiok also has the other 2 ability, +1 to get a card, right? Look at the top 2, exile 1 and put the other one in your hand, and -2 to get 2 1/1 Black Nightmare tokens. It's good that you can pump those Nightmare tokens, but more importantly, it's -2 for 2 tokens, not 1, 2. That's very important to go wide in a lot of current matchups today. So let's look at the whole deck list. We got 2 Cut Down for early game removal, 3 Sunset Reverie against red, and we have 4 Make Disappear, 1 Negate, 3 Go for the Throw, and then 2 Silver Scrutiny for a lot of card draw in those slower matchups. We have 2 Void Rend and 3 Staff of Completion. Those are a lot of removals in the early game. As you can see, we don't have any creatures. We have Sunset Reverie to try to stay alive with those 1/1 white humans, but mostly it's just removal. And I also think that the Negate is going to be very helpful against a lot of the meta game calls that are strictly combo decks. There's a lot of Reanimator deck, there is that Bramble Familiar deck. All of that is going to be very useful when we have Negate. And Void Rend might also be useful against the Invasion of Otawara if they Bramble Familiar into a Cemetery Desecrator. We can respond to that Cemetery Desecrator by blowing up their Otawara so they don't get all that combo goodness. So that's kind of the early game. Then we have 4 Wandering Emperor because, oh come on, we need to have Wandering Emperor. Every game I lost is because I don't have Wandering Emperor on board. And then I have 2 Jace, a little bit of a mill, more of a card draw than anything else. And then 3 Sunfall and 2 Ashiok. That's the whole deck list. Or actually, no, we have 1 Farewell and 2 Virtue Persistence. That's the whole deck list. Even at our 7 drop, it's a 2 mana removal, technically, right? So, I don't think we'll ever get the actual Virtue out, because we don't have creatures in the deck. So, this actual Virtue is only useful when we're playing against Mono Black, and that's something that you really have to think about against your opponent. So if they are trying to remove their creature to cause your adventure to whiff, and that's probably because they have creatures that they don't want you to be able to reanimate. And that's something that we're always gonna consider when we play our games. Well, we'll see those individual games later. And then I have, in the land base, we have a very control-heavy deck, 26 lands. We got 1 Eiganjo, 1 Playing, 1 Otawara, 1 Swamp, 1 Takenuma. We have no islands because we have a lot of island double-color cards, or double-color lands. We have 4 Deserted Beach, 3 Seachrome Coast, 3 Restless Fortress, 4 Shattered Sanctum, and 3 Dark Slick Shores, along with 4 Raffine Tower. Bunch of dual-color lands. The land base is what makes the whole deck cost so much money. And then the rest of the deck is gonna, I think, serve itself pretty well. The whole plan is to get out Planeswalkers and get out Staff of Completion to proliferate them. And we have 3 staffs, so we can also use it as a mana rock if we need to. That's the whole deck list. Let's go see if this is actually a good deck or not. Let's go, Esper Friends. Waiting for the server. Wildcard can be redeemed in any card, in your collection for any card for all of eternity. We're playing against The Rock. Oh, fun! I wonder what they're going to be playing. All right. Well, we got the Virtual Persistence, which against The Rock is not going to be very good. They have a lot of enchantment removal. I hope they're not aggro because we're pretty slow. So that's our 2 drop. Say hi. Play a slow land, then we'll play a faster land, and then we'll play an even faster land. I don't know, depending on what they play. Bramble Familiar. Oh, annoying. How annoying. Let's get rid of that right away. I wanted to play double slow lands, but I can't let them have it. Oh, Oh, they're just a ramp deck? That's interesting. Well, you know the old saying, bolt the bird. We bolt this bird too? Well, we're playing this land for sure. Do we want to Jace them? Because they... Well, if we Jace them, what are they going to do? They can ramp out a 5-drop next turn. Alright, do we Jace them now? I guess so. The Emperor won't do much, and if they can't actually Invasion of Otawara us. Wait. I mean, I can just cycle that, right? So I can play Jace for full Jace mana.
I'll take note of all your failures.
Ah, we got Edict coming, unfortunately. They do have to rest, and we get a counterspell. No, they just got a Mirrors token. They can attack our Jace with the Mirrors token, but that's a little slow.
Don't understand what's important.
Restless Fortress, though, that would be a little bit more annoying. I can Eiganjo one of their creatures, so I don't need to do anything else with this. No Mirrors for you.
Become subdued.
Do I need 5 mana for Ashiok? That's interesting. If I play Ashiok, what can they do against our board? Board wipe us? We will have 2 creatures. Restless Fortress is a 1/4. Ashiok's 1/1 can block it. We don't have board wipe though, so... Do I want 2 1/1s? That just gets removed. I guess I do. To be fair, I guess I do.
Let me shape your fears into something beautiful.
Because then I have more Planeswalker on board to threaten them.
My nightmares will take care of you.
Second Mirrors? Okay. It's a lot of nightmares. And a Restless Cottage. They just got so many man lands. Really? Singular attack, huh? I guess they want to activate the Mirror some more. Void Rend. We get 2 forests, which is pretty good. Is this trample? This is trample. Oh, we got a pretty good top deck there. I don't know if I want to activate it right now. So what does this do? Tap 6 to exile Void Rend. Oh no, tap 8. They don't have 8. So... guess we'll have to play our tap land, right? Or we can mill them first.
I will clear your mind.
Do we want to make more 1/1s? We can Sunfall them back to back. But if we Sunfall them right now, their creatures will just attack through us. Their manlands will attack through us. 4/4. Right? I think their manlands will attack through, and we won't have anything to do with it. So I don't want to just give them a turn. But then if I give them next turn, same thing's going to happen again. So let me do this. We'll exile all creatures. We'll make more 1/1s. No kill that.
Even the grandest ideas start small.
These are 2/2s now, because we've exiled the board. Seven mana. Bramble Familiar into one of those cards. Tortoise. Man, he's really helping my Jace out. How many cards in his graveyard? 16. The Tortoise is scary, but not that scary. Alright, let's exile the top 2 cards. See what we can get first. I don't really want a Sunset Reverie, right?
Drama from which to choose.
Ah, okay, I always make this mistake. But, yeah, it's fine. This is a dead card. But, dead cards it is. I wanted the land.
Organic minds are easily quelled.
So we'll attack with 1. I don't think he'll block. Yeah, we'll attack with 1. Maybe he'll get a white board where our Sunset Reverie can get us creatures for the make this appear, but that's about it. Restless Cottage. We have nothing really to exile, do we? No, we got nothing to exile. Go for the throw. Okay, do we care about this go for the throw here? No. We're okay with it. Gonna attack Ashiok. This is 0-3 attacking, just to get the ability. No, not doing that. Okay, we're gonna resolve that. Finished. We are friends. Now what? Quit? Okay, I guess 3 fans show up and they don't want to play that out. We didn't get any of our staff, which, you know, that happens. But we have a lot of friends. It's okay. Can't make friends in real life. We'll make friends on Arena. With cards. Once you achieve a rank badge, you can't lose it until the season. Is that true? I feel like I've ranked down before. What's considered a rank badge? Is it just going from like gold to diamond? Or platinum? I'm playing against Pocket Myth. We get to go first, and we have slow land to slow lands, so slow lands, but also we have no blue for... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's a fairy avatar, probably aggro. Not aggro yet. Restless Cottage into Duress. Underdog. Okay. With Underdog out, I think I can live with a staff. Right? I need to ramp a little bit more, so I can live with the staff. I might have to draw cards and go down to super low life here, but can't believe they played an Underdog on turn 2. Kind of give away their plan. Take the 3. Not only will they take the 3, we'll also take the 4. Galissa? Ah, scary. Very scary. Now we'll take the 4. That is a land. So you have a Galissa and a Tenacious Underdog. I wonder what would happen if I got rid of all of them. Guess Shieldred's coming next turn. There it is. Upkeep kill Shieldred. Now we draw. Not a land, but I don't want to play Staff of Completion to not have anything to play, so I'm just gonna pass turn here. Another Underdog. Mosswood Dreadnought. Card draw? No, not card draw. Let's turn this into a creature. So we got a blocker. We go to my turn. Ooh, Pestilence. Interesting. Okay. If I use 2 mana to Pestilence the Dreadnought, I will be tapped out to do anything else. Except for Void Rend, which isn't great. I don't want to just have a Void Rend. So maybe it's just to catch this with an Emperor. Another Dread Knight. Just card rest. Well, let's play this in response.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
There's a lot of cards. I wonder if he'll take my scrutiny. Maybe he won't notice I don't have blue. Take the pestilence. I don't know about that. Not gonna do anything. I'm gonna get a creature, and then I will.
To me.
Do I proliferate this? Pay 3 life to proliferate. Pay 4 life to draw a card. Ooh, that's threatening. All right, fine. Proliferate these 2. We get our land.
Keep watch for intruders.
We can proliferate for a while, but eventually we'll run out of life here. We don't have that much life. But they also don't have that much. They only have 4 mana. Blossoming Turtle. Alright, they're gonna get their 4 mana out. They need to attack at some point, right? So, what do we do? I don't want to draw a card. I could proliferate, which really just on my Emperor itself. Don't know how great that is. I can draw a card, but I go pretty low here if I draw a card. Maybe I just draw a card. I can exile all creatures with Farewell and their graveyard, so they get 5 mana next turn. But the Restless Cottage is live, right? It's a 4/4. Yeah, that's a little bit scary. Do we wait a whole turn? Fine. Get a land anyways, so... Do we Farewell anyways? This board can get out more creatures, so I don't want that to happen. Do we just Void Rend? Their turtle? Before they attack. Actually, I could have done it on his turn too. So we'll play this land. And then we will play another staff. First, let's put a supply on this. Makes more sense to
We've
be
got
able
the edge
to
in this
proliferate.
fight.
It's first strike, so if they block, it would be a wasted block. They can double block, but that gets rid of the board for me, which is nice. No block at all. Okay, maybe I'll go to 7. I'll go to 6, because that's paid 2 life. Man, these manlands are what's gonna scare us. Destroy each creature with power 2 or less, and each opponent sacrifice a big creature. Okay. We'll sacrifice. This is a big one. Double attack the Emperor. You know I can proliferate, right? Wait, what's going on? Block.
I would run if I were you.
Ooh, Ashiok. That's really good. So, here we can now double proliferate the heck out of our deck.
And make your fear known to me.
How many? 40? How much mana do you have? Just 5? That's not enough. Alright, let's get a token out. We'll
Leave no
go to
mine
combat, just buff this. So now I have to exile something. And then we'll proliferate again. On everything. Yeah, see? That was scary what we did to them. Because now we can exile their underdog. We have a huge board. They don't really have anything other than Gig's command for board wipe. And our board is too big for the commands. There we go. Once the friends come out, we are able to overrun them. Ah, it's a good thing to have friends. Alright, during draft with other player, you can click on your name and it will show everybody. I did not read the rest. Do you know what draft on Arena? Seems like it's pretty fun, but also I feel like part of the draft experience is to play against the people you draft with, and I don't think Arena does that. Your opponent goes first. We got 1 Negate and 2 Emperor. Oh man. Oh, Tricks. The Wonder, or whatever that hooded figure is. So, aggro. Alright, let's lose. Mono black. Mono black aggro. I know I can probably cycle this, but against aggro deck, I probably won't get the chance to. And double Wandering Emperor is pretty good. I might have a chance to use them. Bro on his turn just to attack me for 2. Second sleeper. Alright, we're gonna need to have a good board wipe soon. I hope he plays Liliana here. Because if he plays Trespasser, I kind of just get boned. Or he can do that. Okay, that is an untap, or that is a Sunfall that we need to just use when we get to that life. Unfortunately, we are at 14, looking down at 7 damage. Looking down at 8 damage. Kind of just die soon, huh? We're at 6 already. Void Rend's a little slow. We didn't play anything before turn, so that's kind of what happens, right? We might still be able to live. It really depends on what happens next turn. Foundry. Alright. If we gain 2 life from this, that's we'll play at 8, and then there will be let's do it this way. So if we exile this,
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
yeah, we have to exile the underdog, right? If we exile the Foundry, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's still lethal. So we have to exile the underdog.
Well done.
So we'll Sunfall, and then we'll make it 2-2. And do we live? No, we die to a cut down. So we don't want to do that. We want to cut down on the sleeper and eat the other sleeper.
Until next time, then, we must protect the people.
You must protect the people. Man, we're at 1. Cut down, okay. I have been cut down. To have a response. You must know I have something if I've not been playing anything, right? Edict? I mean, I'm still gonna exile your sleeper.
My judgment is final.
Okay, now is the trouble, right? Because the Mishra's Foundry is gonna attack us for 3. For 2. And I just hope that Oh, that's not another Foundry. Children. It's fine. Do we talk in Numa? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, okay. I want to talk in Numa the Emperor, but yeah. But I also need Otawara for things. I guess I could have not played anything, like land-wise. Trespass. Get an Emperor out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana. Oh man, that's a feels bad moment when I Sunfall for a 1/1. Okay. Did they have a removal for my 1/1? Seems like they do. And if they have a removal for a 1/1, I just die. We gotta cut down. Infernal Grasp. GG. Oh man, that was... I wouldn't even say it was close. I mean, I don't think there was a better way to play out of that. Maybe holding my Otawara. But I need all the lands for that turn, right? So if I hold my Otawara, I couldn't really stop the Graveyard Trespasser. Alright, so... the Friends came out, well, not really the Friends, just one lady came out from the Friends. And you need all 3 Friends to really push our opponent. You need all the Friends you can get. Against Sub-Zero. It's like Sub-Zero, but he's, you know, Zubbed. You go first! We got 4 lands in our opening hand. Alright, it's just like the last game. We're basically not going to be playing anything. Look, we're Demir. Maybe we're fairies. We should play as though we're fairies. And be defensive. Ah, more lands? Seriously? Well, make this appear is gonna have to do work. Okay, our opponent's also a slow deck, so it's giving us a chance. Neither of us are playing anything. Here is a Darkslick Shores. I didn't want to play the Raffine Tower because I might cycle it. But, not cycling it this turn because just giving him a Wandering Emperor. Why couldn't this game be the one where I have 2 Emperor in my hand? Memory Deluge, let's stop that. Do they have creatures in their deck? I don't know. I don't think so. Make this appear as more mana efficient. Jesus. Have we drawn anything under the land and 1 Void Rend? Sunset Reverie. Does this do anything? I'll have 4 cards, you'll have 6. No, this does absolutely nothing. Let's do it. Free card draw. At the cost of 2 mana, so not free. Staff. Okay, Staff is great, but playing it out would just get killed, so let's hold back a little bit. Okay, you can have this Deluge. Two Memory Deluges. Not good. Play our Staff, see what happens. Maybe he'll counter this with a hard counter. Against this deck, though, I think every card we play will probably just get countered. The only respite we have is the Void Rend, which even then it's not that great. Because they don't have permanents we want to Void Rend, right? So that Memory Deluge is going to dig him a lot of cards. Quick Study. That's a lot of card draw. I don't know why you Quick Study when you could have Deluged. I will also draw a card. But this is going to cost me a lot of life. Dissipate? Fair. But I already have one out, so I'm okay. The Virtue of Pestilence is a dead card too, because a lot of anti-creature. There's no creature in this entire deck, so none of these are going anywhere. I have like 3 deck cards in my hand. Versus 2 Memory Deluge and a whole handful of cards. We might just mill out. Instead of milling out, let's just kill ourselves with our own staff. Yeah, he's got 2 Memory Deluge. Do I want to farewell? Just his graveyard? With the 2 Deluge? I'm kind of out of things, right? What can my farewell even hit if not the 2 Memory Deluge? In my own graveyard? I don't have anything in the graveyard. Alright, how does this deck win? It's probably just on Emperor and trying to kill me with Emperor and counter everything else. We'll force him to Memory Deluge. It's probably his plan originally anyways. Basically, we spent 6 mana to counter a Memory Deluge. It's not great, but I don't know if we can win in this matchup unless we draw all the right cards and they don't draw any good card. And it didn't happen because they drew 2 Memory Deluges, so and 2 Quick Study. They have all the cards they need. They're really holding off to our end. March the Staff. Oh, let me draw a card in. Do they have another March? If only it has Vigilance. Wandering Emperor will probably kill it. Destroy Evil, that works too, I guess. This counterspell is kind of useless at this point. It's just going to tax 2 of their mana, which they have a lot of. Hornlock Whale. I guess we die to almost anything. Can't counter this. It doesn't even have to decline anymore. They used to have a decline or accept on the ward. Let's see. They got... Gotta be a little bit careful with my Jace. I might be able to mill them out. Wandering Emperor. Negate. Quick study. This will. What can he do against my Negate though? Dissipate. And that counter spell still did things. We'll counter your Dissipate. That counters your Emperor. Alright. Now you do your thing and then I'll die anyways. It's fine. It is fine. The Celestis. That's not the thing I expected. So, since he did that, does he actually have removal? Or a counterspell? I wonder. He does have counterspell. Does he have another counterspell? Man, he has all the dissipates in the world. So, all my friends left me, and now I'm alone. They even have a Field of Ruin. But they're down to 3 cards. They do have a Celestis, so they're down to 3 good cards. And that's a lot of Dissipate. I think that's all the Dissipate in their deck. We did not draw a good card, though. There are no creatures in either side of the graveyard. There is a Lockwell. We got a little well, so at least we have that. It's gonna go to nighttime, or go to daytime and come back to nighttime. These cards are dead cards to me. Double Field of Ruin, he's got a lot of mana. At least we got a whale. Might have to kill their own whale. I'm not killing them through damage, that's for sure. Ossification on their whale? Shouldn't he do that first? Always draw first. Maybe he's afraid of a counterspell, but I'm out of counterspells in the whole deck. The only thing left I have is Make Disappear, and they're not very good. Can I have friends? I can have friends!
I am
Yay,
the
friends!
Emperor of Kamigo, and I will
Guards, to me.
Alright, top deck land. They do have a mirror.
May your blade strike true.
They have their Emperor.
Run away. You'll be safe.
I thought they would have mirrored,
to me.
but it's fair to get their Emperor just to get a 3/3.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Ossification on my Emperor? On my Emperor.
I'll
Okay.
be back.
He gave up his entire board. Or in his hand too. I don't know if that's smart. Now I know exactly what he's doing. Ashy Larry, do your thing. I'm not even gonna draw cards. I mean,
I shall
I don't know why you did it in response.
Beautiful nightmare.
These are going to be 4/4s or 2/2s.
There is no waking
On my combat.
these nightmares.
No? Didn't I exile things? I'm confused. Okay, I guess the exile was not things because they're not cards. They're tokens, which is annoying. I guess that didn't count. Ashy Larry, you're supposed to do your thing. You didn't do your thing.
May your blade strike true.
Alright, this time, I gotta make sure. The card I pick goes to exile, not my hand. Okay, this card goes to exile, right? Exile one of them, exile my Sunset Reverie. Okay. It did what it's supposed to do. We'll cut this down. Let's see if he has a counter spell. He has a reaction, but it doesn't feel like a counter spell. So then we go to combat. This will be a 2/2. And we'll attack the Emperor. Maybe he has another Emperor. Hornlock Whale. Bounce my creature. Alright, so he's gonna have a 6/6 next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many cards do I draw right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's draw 6 cards. Quick draw 6. It'll leave me with 2 mana, so I can have my little incubator token still. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I can also Jace him. He's at 20. Okay. Let's not show our hand. Hornlock Will. Definitely coming. How many cards do we have in? Remember this card? Looks familiar. Yeah, you draw your cards. What are you down to? 18 cards left in your deck? Oh man, this is a control heavy game. No, my friend! You jerk! Stop killing my friends.
Keep watch for intruders.
It's down to 18 cards. Is he drawing some more? I'll be more than happy if he draws some more. No. He's playing memory. Okay, he is drawing some more. That is interesting. He's holding up a counterspell. No, he's not. You sure you want to do that?
Tragedy. Even observers. Nobody knows the past better than me.
You have 16 cards left. So I can make his draw his last card. It's kind of interesting. Wait, I can go.
Phyrexia shows bigotry. Flesh
Liberate.
always wins.
Alright, you got the mill finish. Thanks for drawing your whole deck for me. GG! Oh, he was so salty he didn't even GG me. Zub 0? How Zub of you. Alright, we take out a control deck. After we got all our friends countered, they got their whole deck. They got their whole deck mill anyways. So we got a mill win. Yay! That was not a trick or not a what's it called? A dedicated mill win. We just happened to play out their whole deck, and then they died anyways. So Super Friends, our friends are here. What do we got? 75% win rate for this deck? That's cool. Obviously, it's not going to end up being that way if you play more than 4 games, but it has been very fun. This is my way of playing Magic, right? Get friends out, get Staff of Completion, proliferate, sort of a combo with Jace and Ashiok. Wandering Emperor can help us stay alive for even longer. Yeah, perfect way to play the deck. Or perfect way to play the game is to use this kind of deck. It's what I really enjoy about playing Magic ever since they released Planeswalkers. I feel like having a Planeswalker out is kind of like now making it a 2-on-1. It's really overwhelming on the opponent's side, to your opponent's side. So I love it. It's a very fun deck. I would recommend it if you have the cards to try it out. There are obviously some fixes you can have. If you have 4 staff, it might be better. We do need a lot of life, so with the staff. And you can see we pay off so much life that we got to, I think, down to like 6 or 4 on that game, just so that we can keep drawing cards and then proliferate. But when we do, oh, do we do it? All right, that's how I feel about the deck. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.